Hey, today is day 5, and day 5 is dedicated to serialization. Okay, serialization is a topic used in machine learning and other fields as well. But right now we are focusing on machine learning. So um, you can think of serialization as when you create a model. Model is something that the you make a particular machine learn about a particular topic. It can be images, it can be text. Okay, so when you do that, let's say you trained a particular machine learning model to which know a particular text very well, that whether a particular text is a spam or a ham. Okay, based on that, you create a model. Okay, that particular model is going to be vanished because generally models are built on RAM. Okay, we need to store that, we need to save that model somewhere. Okay, and to do that we need to use certain methods. So generally when you create a model, it is a Python object. If you are using Python for building those models, so those are Python objects. You find a way to save that Python object, because ultimately when the model is trained, the knowledge of the model, we generally call it parameters, those will be stored somewhere. And if you go one step closer to that, it will be weights and biases in neural network. Okay, so all of these will be saved somewhere. You need to save those because I want to use that model again for prediction. So to save the process of saving that particular model is what serialization means. Okay, so this is the day 5 for serialization, and it will help me a lot when I save the model, because I don't need to train the model again and again. I can use a saved model. Okay, I can use that weights and biases or the saved model and add more weights and biases to it by training it on newer data. Okay, I don't need to retrain it every time I get a new set of data. Okay, so that's why we are going to use serialization. And for serialization there are different ways to do it through Python. Okay, which I already explained in this one. um, that's it. This is the overview I wanted to give about serialization. There are two major libraries in serialization, which is joblib and pickle. These are the two major libraries for serialization. Basically you are saving the model and you're reusing it, or um, you do one more process of deserialization. That means once you convert your Python object into byte format so that you can save that on your machine, you can deserialize it, basically converting those bytes in again into Python object. So that way you can again reuse the already saved parameters. All right. So that's what serialization means. And this is the problem it is solving, that I don't want to vanish it in any way. I want to reuse the already trained model, and I want to reuse it again and again. And every time my data is going to be changed, so I don't want to train the whole model again. Okay, I can use the already existing parameters and retrain it on a newer data and save that again. Okay, like that. So there are multiple processes inside this serialization, and you can learn everything through this guide. Okay, so I included every part of it. So that's what a day 5 is. All right, and yeah, that's it. Let's meet. Let's look at the next content.